The sophisticated deceit of the daughter who the family believes is backpacking in Asia is discovered. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. A lot of kids want to see the world. Saving money and being frugal may sometimes provide people the chance to embark on amazing adventures. Naturally, it's not always possible to travel in luxury while you're so young, which is why the majority of students choose to go backpacking. One woman from Amsterdam could not have been more thrilled with her decision to travel across Southeast Asia. She kept them informed of her objectives and spoke with them frequently. They would soon find out, though, that she had been lying to them the whole time. A significant choice was made by Dutch student Zilla van der Born, 25. She made the decision that she needed to recalibrate, and to that end, she planned to take a 5-week break from school to travel backpacking in Southeast Asia. The courageous explorer was scheduled to leave on April 23, 2014. She posted images of her packing on social media in the days before her vacation. Even though Zilla would be gone for more than a month, her luggage were only supposed to include the necessities. Her parents drove her to the train that would formally signal the beginning of her journey on the morning of her departure from the nation. Zilla made careful to provide her parents her itinerary before to boarding, so they would always be aware of her whereabouts. Although Zilla's parents were happy for her, they were also sorry to see their daughter go from them and the security of their nation for an extended length of time. They knew she would go on an experience of a lifetime because this was such an incredible chance. Zilla was going to travel to Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos for 42 days. She kept posting pictures once she arrived at the airport, including one showing her passport and several that were shot inside the terminal. Then, 14 hours later, Zilla contacted her parents to let them know she was getting on the aircraft and would update them as soon as she landed. She contacted her parents to let them know she had arrived, as promised. Everything seemed normal, correct? Zilla contacted her parents and set up a Skype conversation as soon as she was comfortable at her first destination, a hotel in Thailand. She gave them a tour of the hotel and spoke with them about the meals and temples she had visited. When Zilla left Thailand and traveled to Cambodia and Laos, this trend persisted. She would show her hotel room to her family over Skype and tell them about all the other travelers she had met while traveling. Apart from spending quality time over Skype with her relatives, Zilla exuded a strong desire to leave her hotel and travel to these nations. She would frequently share pictures of her numerous experiences with her friends and family on social media. Zilla joyfully shared her whole journey with the globe, from swimming in stunning blue seas to touring historic sites. It was almost as if her loved ones were traveling on the vacation with her. But this sensation would pass. Her pals who were still in school naturally got skeptical of Zilla since her amazing photos depicted her trips in such an implausible way. Their envy of her trips grew. Zilla was actually tricking them all, even though it appeared like she was traveling the world and living the ideal. All she told her family and shared on social media was in fact a massive lie. And the reality was that Zilla had never really left the nation. Having never left Amsterdam, the young woman was still there, having never gone to Cambodia, Thailand, or Laos. Zilla had just been in her apartment, lying to everyone she knew for 42 days. She would put on a complex disguise whenever she had to go buy necessities like food, simply to be sure that nobody would know her. Zilla spent a lot of time editing and altering photos to make it look as though she was going areas she had never seen before in order to carry out her magnificent con. They were also really persuasive. However, Zilla had a valid cause for her deceit. Why is this subterfuge being used? Zilla was an artist who came up with the concept for a completely unique endeavor. My two passions, photo manipulation and traveling, came together to inspire this project, Zilla stated. I wanted to demonstrate how readily reality can be misinterpreted. Zilla did not cut any corners and went to great lengths to get what she desired. She would spend a lot of money making her flat appear like various South Asian hotel rooms, and she would wake up in the middle of the night to talk with her relatives. For 42 days, Zilla's lover was the only one who truly knew where she was and what she was doing. It would be an understatement to say that her friends and family were bewildered and wounded by her actions, even though she told them the truth at the end of the project. Regarding her experiment, Zilla stated, "I did this to show people that we filter and manipulate what we show on social media. In doing so, we build an idealized virtual world that reality can never match. My intention was to demonstrate how often and simple reality distortion is." Zilla was pleased with the initiative, but it wasn't until later that she understood how much it would harm the people she cared about. "I don't think I would do it again if given the chance," Zilla remarked. "I was really unaware of how the endeavor might affect me and others around me." Even if Zilla might not have purposefully harmed individuals with her crafty methods, con artists do occasionally run upon Nakusha Ko, a fiery red-haired lady with an IQ of 162. Born in Stalingrad, Russia in 1982, she was raised in a rather opulent environment. Her father was a Russian diplomat who spent most of his time in Kenya, and her mother was a teacher. Anna excelled academically and continued her studies in economics in Moscow. Like the majority of affluent college students, Anna traveled and saw the globe over her extended summer vacations. She traveled to London in the summer of 2001 and thoroughly enjoyed the city's nightlife. She met a man one evening who drew her in right away. Alex Chapman was his name. "I knew right away that I had to talk to her," he stated. After they clicked, the two kept in touch, with Anna spending the remainder of her academic career traveling back and forth between Moscow and London. The pair married within 5 months of starting to date. They made the decision to hold off on telling their relatives immediately soon since they anticipated their doubts. The two would conceal a great deal of information from both their families and from one another. Starting with this one, maintaining their marriage a secret was emotionally and technically challenging. Alex Chapman traveled to see Anna's parents in Africa a few months after they were married. It was then that Alex got to know Anna's father, the inquisitive Vasily Kushchenko. Vasily was described by Alex as frightening and having a significant impact on his daughter. None Alex nor Vasily liked their new father-in-law, and none of them trusted the other for a moment. The couple soon returned to London, where Alex made every effort to put Vasily's eerie recollection behind him. Everything looked to be going smoothly as the pair got used to married life, and Anna obtained an English passport. After earning a first-class honors degree, Anna started working for large financial firms, gaining positions at NetJets and Barclays. Her conduct started to slowly but steadily alter about 2005. Alex claims that Anna began to meet more and more people who she called her Russian friends. Alex may have forgiven it if this had been the only problem, but Anna appeared to change totally. She was now much more materialistic than before, squandering all of her money on jewelry, purses, and fancy clothing, likely a necessity to blend in with her newfound VIP acquaintances. She boasted about the people she met while attending party after party. As Alex put it, like a midlife crisis. After growing apart by 2006, Alex and Anna decided to get a divorce. Anna made the decision to return to Moscow despite her extensive network in London, but not before sharing with Alex a vital family secret. She said that her father had been a senior operative in the infamous KGB, the Soviet secret organization. She left Alex to consider this and went back to Moscow. She was silent for a number of years. The only people who knew she was still alive were her closest friends and family. Anna eventually reappeared in New York City years later. No one was able to comprehend her abrupt choice to move to America. When she watched TV, she would always say that she didn't like the location and make fun of American accents. And yet, here she was, mugging for photos in front of the Liberty statue. Anna went right to work and soon after assumed leadership of a global real estate company. She spent her days socializing with members of high society when she wasn't working at an office. She was allegedly seeing New Jersey billionaire Michael Bitton, according to early rumors. 2012 saw Anna get an odd call from a man identifying himself as Roman on a sweltering summer's day. As a Russian consulate official, he professed to be. Using a secret word, he requested her to meet him at a coffee shop. When they first met, he questioned, "Didn't we meet in LA last summer?" Well-trained Anna knew just how to reply. She used the code word, "No, I think it was the Hamptons," to explain her statement. The next day, Roman requested her to deliver a forged passport to a suspected spy at a prearranged place. Though she had never seen this man before or heard orders like these, Anna paused before accepting the passport. After the encounter, she hurriedly went to buy an untraceable burner phone and called her father Vasily. In case it was a trap, it would appear that she followed the correct course of action. Therefore, he advised her to give the passport to the police straight away. Anna had to regret that it was already too late. After months of following and observing her, the FBI eventually gathered sufficient evidence to place her under arrest. As soon as her image appeared on newspaper covers and information about her clandestine mission on behalf of Russia was revealed, she became an immediate sensation. The FBI stated that it once monitored, videotaped, and followed her everywhere after discovering that she was transmitting covert signals to a Russian official from inside a New York bookstore. The last straw for Anna was her encounter with Roman. The game was up. In the end, Anna turned out to be only one of 10 Russian sleeper spies that were caught that summer. In order to avoid a protracted trial, the spy ultimately admitted her transgressions and was transferred back to Moscow on a one-way flight in exchange for 4 double spies who were heading to the US and England. Ironically, none other than Russian President Vladimir Putin welcomed the apprehended spies to their homes. Putin, a former KGB operative, was happy to see his friend return. The exposed operatives were greeted as heroes at a lavish ceremony complete with pomp and patriotic song, rather than as criminals. Even Anna wasn't prepared for the result. By now, everyone was familiar with Anna Chapman. Many questioned how she could have accomplished all on her own. Chapman alluded to the fact that her talent of seduction had served as her covert weapon during one of her numerous media appearances in Russia. She was really suspected of attempting to woo well-known American leaker Edward Snowden. "Will you marry me?" she tweeted him once, but Snowden wasn't sure whether she was serious. In a TV interview, she was asked about it, and she just stormed out. Since the arrest, Alex, the guy she was formerly legally married to, has discussed their connection in several interviews, much to Anna's dismay. But at the age of 36, he was unexpectedly discovered dead in May 2018. Although it was dismissed as the result of natural causes, many had doubts. With her glitzy picture shoots, designer shop, and financial consulting business, Anna was becoming a multi-millionaire. She even got a job on a local TV show and entered the political sphere. However, her abrupt departure startled her supporters more than anything else. Despite being a frequent social media user for years, Anna briefly vanished from the public eye in 2015. It turned out that she had been carrying a son while concealing the pregnancy. She didn't disclose the father's identity. Since then, Anna has shifted her attention from modeling to a political youth movement, taking use of her position on United Russia's Young Guard, the party's youth wing led by Vladimir Putin. She has been actively involved in youth education. Anna is determined to be in the limelight no matter what, which makes her admirers and the media extremely pleased. She seemed to have been destined for this after all. Though there have been rumors that she is considering a bid for public office, it is unclear what this former spy will do next. It's hard to predict anything with a wild card like Anya Tkachenko. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.